Alrighty, welcome. We are back on New World. We're going to be kicking ass and taking names tonight, grinding out the last couple levels that we need for Evan Scale to be able to buy our house. It apparently does not want to load up. Okay, well, it's being stubborn, but we're level 27 in Evan Scale, making damn good progress. We're also going to be grinding out some more of our faction reputation, trying to max that out. But yeah, so let me give a huge shout out and thank you to everybody tuning in over on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. I really do appreciate you guys. Don't forget, if you're over on YouTube, to hit that like button, smash that subscribe. And if you're over on Twitch or Kick, to hit that follow button. Let's hop in the chat and say good morning or good evening or good afternoon, everybody. We're going out grinding. I do hope everybody's having a good day, though. I've had an interesting day. I woke up with a massive migraine. Just absolute hell. But I'm feeling better now, so we're going to dive right in and hopefully get some goodies. The current quest that I'm on is for it is an Evan scale quest that you pick up right at the town. It's going to have us running around collecting statuettes. Little swarmers are kind of funny. They're so weak. Oh, shit, what's hitting me? And from where? Oh, from there. Cheeky bastards. Reckon I'll leave the chef right where he's at. Hey, we got 3 stamps available. Let's go take a look at that real quick. Oh, Nelly. Okay, let's see. Let's just cut right down the line here then. It's a pretty good start. Kill got on. Well, it's nice to meet you, Mr. Goron, but you're gonna die here in a second. Oh, there's a random here. We apparently had the exact same mission. I have so much supplies, I don't know what to do with them. Like, I have been crafting like a mad lad. We maxed out our skinning and tracking. That one's at 250 now, which is really nice. So many angry critters in the swamp. Little bastard lit me on fire. Hey, Cap, why don't you, fuck off. Little dancing bastard. Alright, let's ride. Alright, you know what else we'll do while we're going about it? Queue ourselves up for a random dungeon. See hemp. Is this one plant just bugged? It is. Rip. Alright, we just got one more. A positive, too, of running these, doing these side quests is that they do give you All the enemies you kill will give you reputation, plus the completing the mission itself also gives you reputation. Everything's always so angry. Must be up top. Yep, he's gonna hurt. That wasn't that bad, actually. Alright, so now we gotta go back to Boss Lady.
I'll store these statues carefully. We don't want them to break and unleash whatever corruption lies within.
Well, thank you, lady. Much obliged. Why are we... Alright. It's being buggy, so we're gonna restart. Let's go ahead, just leave Q. There we go. Now it's working. Alright. More storage. Or standing gain. Let's go with storage. Okay, so we can actually sell these. Let's run up top and we'll put them up in the market. And we got the quest that we can pick up from that lady that's right here too. Clean out all this ironhide while we're here. Beautiful. End up just turning most of these into music XP. It's just easier that way generally. I have so many crafting mods. Alright, so the gypsum actually needs to go here. Alright, got ourselves another stamp. No active projects. Not surprising. There's like one downside to the PvP factor is that people come in and they take over territory and then they don't start upgrades for those territories. They just ignore them. That's happened multiple times for Evanskill. It makes getting
You've met the Empress.
faction reputation much harder.
Impressed by her achievements, I'd assume. Everyone says the same. Yet where would she be without the throne she sits on? The shrines she commands? I built them all. Why do I expect an amateur to see my genius? No matter. You seem capable. Perhaps you can do the Empress a favor. I need dryad wood to craft her people armor.
Get dryad wood from Agavade. Okie dokie. Well, let's go get some wood. Defeat dryads to collect dryad wood. Okay. Cheeky bastard. And he didn't even drop me any wood. Hey, that one dropped me one. So they don't, like, it must be a low drop chance. That or I just wasn't getting lucky. Okay, now they're just dropping them like crazy. Perfect. Alright, come on, I need two more. There we go. Alright, one more. Alright, there we go. Insanely easy.
Oh, I was right about you.
I welcome you in service to the light. What
What
is
you
your
got
bidding,
for me?
fellow keeper?
Lots of elite missions and such. Alright, let's go find out if there's anything on the mission board that's reasonable. Did I read that correctly? Are they really going to take the servers down for maintenance? Oh, okay. No, it's fine. Alright, so we're doing our crafting mostly down here in Pride Wind, so let's head down that way, see if we can make those armor. And if not, what we need to go grab in order to do it. That, and let's also take the time real quick to get ourselves in a random queue. Alright, iron ore and green wood. Easy and easy. Ooh, silk. Just a little bit of iron ore. Looks like folks been grabbing up all the goodies around here. Oh, there's some. Most of that goes. 56, that should be more than enough. Well, I see another one over by the way shrine though, so we'll grab that and then we'll head out. Oh shit, another one. Okay. I will not complain. Give me the goodies. Fucking goat. Beautiful. Doing the whole back and forth deal now. Alright, well that was a little bit. We keep getting stickers for the sticker book. These activity cards really do make leveling up the battle pass so easy. This is the quest down here. Another one way over there too. A couple of them actually. Couple up top. There's actually quite a few quests here, so we're just gonna start down here and start running through doing the quests. Oh, we got a ready check. Random dungeon time. Oh, it's the depths. Okay. Thank you, little gator. There we go. Cheeky bastard. Ooh, a corrupted crust. Cultist. It's got Indiana Jones. Let's take a second here and get the chat in here.
And
There we go.
the
I think
average-
my last one took like 10 minutes or so.
oh, there we go. It just triggered at 6 minutes and 39 seconds. That was a close one. It's about to believe it.
Yeah, I normally
If
just,
the average person is as tanky as you or I was, like, surely nobody's dumping con, right? That would be absurd. Which would be madness. Gonna talk to the best doggo real quick. I love his name.
Jesus, I keep getting tentacle hentai smacked over here.
Spicy.
Very.
You should keep yourself center frame and video evidence. Cough, cough. Oh, I still do a good amount of damage with the rapier even without high dex. I guess it does help. No, actually, because I have high focus, so it shouldn't be. I'm confused! I guess it doesn't really matter what secondary weapon I have, though, since only a couple of things scale even a little bit with focus. Was it? It was the Void Gauntlet has secondary scaling and focus, and the Flail has secondary flailing.
Secondary
Scaling
flailing.
and focus. Yes, the best kind of flailing.
I
should I
flail
say
you, and now my
second
flail flails you.
I do like how medium armor works in this game. Where it's just like, yeah, it balances your physical and elemental damage, so it still remains the perfect armor for me. How did me and this other person get so far behind? Oh, I know what happened. Because we stopped to get the chest and the other three just rushed through.
Stop attacking the pimple. We have to use the staff.
Well, at least me and the Energizer Bunny here. Wait, I'm with the tank. Me and the tank got left behind because we picked up monsters. Well, I guess it's a good thing he has a secondary healer, because his primary healer is not doing his job.
Clearly.
Your job is to be stapled to the tank and keep him alive. Oh, we missed a chest, I just realized. Because we were trying to catch up with the others.
I'll go back for the chest.
Yeah, I mean, I am the secondary healer, so I'm gonna go back for the chest. Oh, cool, I leveled up. We haven't even finished the dungeon yet.
Hold on, where the fuck is the hidden chest?
Wait, and I
in
have
here?
3 mastery points. They must all be for my life staff.
Probably you'll level up pretty quickly with the life staff. Like oh boy, okay. That's the second time I've been in a random dungeon and I have DC'd from it. It puts me right back in it when I load back in, but
I think you might need to refresh something, because you DC'd at critical moments this morning as well.
well, I reset my
Tragic.
modem and router. I did some testing for connectivity and all that. I reset my MAC address on my Xbox, so I should be fine. But we're also we keep getting notifications inside the in the chat talking about oh damn it, it kicked me out of the fucking wow, like it maybe it was the whole fucking instance that went down, because we keep getting notified in the chat that the they're having instance issues, so they're resetting instances. That's probably what just happened to me.
I'd hazard that is so. I became over encumbered while in the dungeon. Oh.
Ouch.
I did get a nice shield though. Scrap that, scrap that. Hey, I got a void gauntlet. Now I actually have a secondary weapon that works with my stats. I kind of just go through and wait for items with better equipment ratings, and just scrap everything else. At least in situations like this where I need to get this stuff out of my inventory right now.
I gotta go back into the depths to finish that fucking daily. Sadness, oh sadness.
Okay. Four mastery points available. Effectively, what I'm doing is just holding my staff and doing the dungeon the way that I am used to, where I go to all the caches.
Yeah.
And the 3 people that are rushing ahead are killing everything, and as they do it, I get weapon XP for the weapon that I'm holding, which is a weapon that I'm not particularly well trained in, so I get enough to level up repeatedly.
Right.
Oh, they killed the dungeon boss while I was in combat with a grunt.
Well, it would seem that your team is knocking shit out of the park.
Well, the tank did start following them more closely when they made very clear that they weren't going to slow down. Oh, the tank came back to
the rest of my life with
pick
you,
up chests with me.
But first, I
He knows
need to
what's
find the
up.
perfect red strings for her.
Hopefully there's no hard feelings.
They're used in the hair combing ceremony, and that will protect us as a couple, if she'll have me. Yue is a romantic. She loves the idea of me
Tap
fighting a
of
red claw
Brightwood
for the red
drums
string.
sheet music.
But
I haven't
can't
played
do
the
that
drums
alone.
yet. I've seen other people play them. The sound did not really appeal to me, at least not by itself.
They really do just need to be, like, they need to be paired with people. Like
I was
other
left with a
instruments.
bad first impression.
If you pair them with
But
other
everybody would
instruments,
be
they're pretty
playing
good.
But everybody would be playing in Freudlin.
Yeah.
Why? No idea.
You cheeky son of a bitch. Die already. Thank
what
you.
you said. always a little weird when you get these items, then it's like so much worse than the stuff you already have.
Right.
I'm getting a lot of materials from scrapping all this stuff. I think that might be part of my problem. I need to go and dump all of my raw materials again. Oh, Memories of Brightwood is a rare sheet music.
Now where is this red claw? Oh. There it is.
Thank you, Archimedes. Alex,
Oh, good God. The hell? So many little fucking dudes. Okay, you need to die already. Oh, little bears. Oh, you're all now dead. Well, that could have went worse. Yeah, this guy would have just insta-died
The
here.
village is on fire!
Fire to destroy all you've got.
The village, it's on fire.
It's okay, you weren't using it anywhere, were you?
What I'm getting here is a lot of these are like attachment heals, and then the others are like area or coincidental impact heals.
Yeah. I am so close to reputation 30. And I can buy my house.
Oh, Divine Embrace has a cooldown of 5 seconds. That's huge. I need that one. That's even better. Divine Embrace also has a thing, if you upgrade it fully, it gets an ability called Shared Struggle. If your target was below 50% health, heal one additional ally within 8 meters for the same amount. And then the following one says, if the ally healed by
Poor
Shared
Liang.
Struggle was
To lose a
below
mother
50%,
and
heal
assume
another
the
ally
dragon
within
throne
8
at the
meters.
same time. All while out.
You can just casually drop a
but his
heal for
wounds are too fresh.
120% of your weapon
Corrupted
damage that
Empress
rebounds
Zhao
through your
besieges
entire
the docks
team
with her
in a fix.
loyal hand. I beseech you to stop her. You'll
I
need
love
these
that.
statues
That's
to guide you.
amazing.
They will lure out powerful corrupted, like our Empress.
And for Void
I
Gauntlet,
served her for so many.
Ooh. That's neat. The Void Gauntlet also has a healing ability. It has two. Orb of Decay fires an unblockable projectile that travels, what is it, 8 meters? But when it reaches its maximum range, it transforms into a healing orb and comes back, healing your allies for 20% of the weapon damage per second for 5 seconds. And then Essence of Rupture fires a projectile dealing 100% of the weapon damage, plus an additional 25% base to AI targets, and inflicts Essence Rupture for 10 seconds, healing anyone that hits that target for 20% of the damage done. So the Void Gauntlet actually is a good backup weapon for a healer because you can still heal while you're using it. It's just not as effective as a life staff.
Right.
Very handy. Very cool. Well, I can now enter the second dungeon, I believe. Unless I need to do main quest stuff so that I can unlock it.
No. You shouldn't need to. There are some that will require you to upgrade your Azoth staff, which in order to do that, you have to continue the story. I see what I've done here.
I don't.
No, I picked up an expedition quest. It gave me a way marker on the actual fucking map, so I went there and it's like, oh, this is how you get inside the expedition. It's like, yo, shit, Sherlock!
Oh, you get a roll bonus as well. Expedition roll bonus cache.
Yes, especially if you do random.
Yeah, because then you get 2 caches.
Yup.
This should be fun. As long as my team doesn't run ahead and disappear, everything will be fine. Oh, right. I need to go back to... Where was my settlement again? Brightwood? Yep, Brightwood. I need to teleport back over there and dump some of these raw materials.
Yeah. Okay, looks like...
Uh, in addition to its beautiful aesthetics, Brightwood also has the benefit of having the storage bin right outside of the inn. Perhaps part of my problem is carrying 40 strong mana potions and 90 strong healing potions.
Equip them and they don't count toward your inventory.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do that then. Like magic. Suddenly I weigh 45 pounds less. Yeah, I had a lot of food and healing items. Whoops. I hit the equip
I
button
normally
instead of
throw, I picked one town to just throw all my food and healing items into that I'm not actively equipping and using.
a good idea.
It's separate from my crafting town too, because
Raven lost
just
the
there's a
corrupted
lot after a
exploiting
while.
the weak to increase their numbers. We must arm the innocent against them. No, that's not the answer. We give the wide-eyed masses an idea, a belief. We are more than a community. We are a theater educates. Imagine the life of our empress, the black dye from the...
Oh, okay, so this is literally just a fetch quest. Fuck it, why not?
Oh dear, now it's the tank that's just charging ahead. Our tank is not very good. Everything is attacking the mage instead of the tank.
He's not using his taunt often enough.
The problem with Sword and Board is that your taunts are attached to abilities that have longer cooldowns.
True.
I experienced that as well. But that just means he needs to manage them more carefully.
Or get some stuff
Why,
going that reduces cooldowns.
Why, Skadu? Why are you taking damage? You should not be taking damage. Oh, it opens up a healing targeting system when you activate a healing ability.
Well, there you go.
Skadu, no! Skadu, no! This poor mage, dude. He's getting beat up on real bad. I the one who's taking the most damage now? I didn't even notice. I'm the only person who has any health damage.
Paying too much attention to everybody else and not enough to yourself.
Perhaps.
The curse of being a healer.
Well, our mage just aggroed one of those big dudes and can't fight him alone now. That's nice. I think I'm starting to see why the mage is getting attacked so much. Perhaps I was being a bit hard on the healer. Or the tank, not the healer. I'm the healer. I'm hard on myself. Something. That's such a long name that it cut itself off.
I was just about to say, so descriptive. A ring of something.
My fast heal is so strong. I can see that you need healing, Skiadu. Why are you like a mile and a half away from the rest of the team? The mage with light armor and a fire staff going around fighting the entire dungeon by himself. What's up? Not immediately, but I can spare some in a bit. What do you need? Okay, I'll be out in a bit. He's almost died twice. I've had to save him from the brink of death on 2 separate occasions. You know, one nice thing though is because of that thing that I took that makes my fastest heal branch out to other people if their health is low when it hits them. And being super low on health means that I'm randomly getting double returns for that spell.
Well, that's progress at least.
No, it's effectively making the mage a useful idiot, which is hilariously ironic because mages are supposed to be smart. Perhaps it's one of those niche intelligence kind of things. Like, why yes, I'm a nuclear physicist, but I've never understood, I don't know, cooking or something like that. Like, your intelligence is highly specialized.
Right.
That's what I feel like D&D
I'm an
mages
aerospace
are as
engineer,
well.
but I don't have a driver's license.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's how D&D mages are a lot of times as well, because as they always say, the character can only be as smart as the player.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the intelligence score doesn't always reflect their common sense. But I think it just means that magic is very complicated, and the finer details of it require high intelligence.
Sounds about
Those,
right.
like, niche intelligence situations. Oh, damn it. my healer interface automatically targeted Skiadu again, just because I've been healing him so much. I tried to drop an AoE into the frontliners and it hit him instead. This isn't so bad. I'm very comfortable being a healer. Especially because of the health bars in the corner, and my healer interface, when I activate it, it highlights who I'm targeting on the bar on the corner as well. So I don't have to look between two different panels to see who's getting it. I might be able to, enjoy it being a healer. Feels good. Where is the party going?
Kentucky.
Well, we're certainly going south, very, very quickly. What, are they going back for the silver vein? What are you guys doing? There's nothing this way. Back that way. Oh, I put an indicator down and now everybody's going towards the indicator. I think they got confused. And then they did the Lemming thing where they all follow each other. I guess I'll go down to this one. I got followed by great guys. I only hope that Skiadu stays by the tank. He's gonna need that extra cover with this raid. Jeez, greatsword guy is strong. He took a massive chunk out of that I think he must be optimized for damage output. Just an immediate guess. There we go. Oh, I did not trigger the AoE heal like I meant to. Ow, the Ravager is attacking me! Something help! It's a very relaxing experience as a healer. For combat-wise, you just kind of auto-target everything. And then you keep an eye on the health bars. I'm also dropping like 1,000 damage on every auto attack. Then again, I am doing the charged one, so it's giving more output at a slower rate.
Maybe.
I could get used to this. This is very comfortable. This isn't like WoW healing where it's like a chore and you always have a dumb person that you have to babysit in addition to the tank.
Right.
This is much more like... The chest is locked. Oh, we haven't done the altar yet.
These poor low levels. Got two guys that are in their level 40s running the 45 dungeon, the depths, and unfortunately they keep getting bogged down on one or two enemies.
Yeah, fighting one enemy that's 5 levels over you can be pretty tough. Fighting a dungeon enemy at the equivalent level, or of course yet more than one at a time. wonderful experience. Every time I get one of these Armine's Forgotten Axes, it has a different gem in it. Like, I've gotten ones that can put damage into Arcane, Fire, Lightning. The only one I haven't seen so far is Void and Nature. So I've never seen a Nature one, so I'm not sure that conversion gem actually exists.
I'm not entirely sure. I haven't done a whole lot for the jewelry yet.
The only time I ever have them is when they came with the weapon. I've never socketed one myself.
Well, the downside to socketing too is there's really no point in socketing anything until you hit level 65 and you're working on your level 7 or gear score 700 stuff. Because once you socket it, you lose it. Like it's permanently socketed.
They do come in handy for if you want to have a specific weapon type, but you have scaling that doesn't agree with it though. Because the different damage types will convert your scaling if you have a different attribute that's higher than its normal scaling. Simon Gray, your time has come. Amidst the judgments of our little Benjamin party. Taunt him! Taunt him! Hit him with a taunt! He's gonna charge us! Oh, that's the other one.
Hey, somebody bought my finely woven hat.
Our tech was really good in that one. Dude just aggro, get the aggro, and then take no damage the whole time. With a sword and board.
Damn it, Spore, why are you focusing me?
I think it was just that the mage was like killing everything early and then spamming all of his stronger attacks.
So that's what our healer is doing. Our healer is fucking drawing everything in one big aggro just to pull everything in, which I'm fine with because I have a lot of AoE damage. But, come on, guys, keep running down. No, we're gonna have to fight this.
Did cut some art cut big for you and in typical Feliceid fashion, it is next level amounts of spicy. Lots and lots and lots of gear to break down. Oh, that one has physical ward and health. They're the same animal. Ooh. Expedition roll bonus. I got 250 coins and 500 Covenant tokens.
There you go.
That's awesome! And then I got the recurring reward where I got a whole bunch of Armine materia. I also got a lot of new sheet music. Bloom and Breathe guitar sheet 1 and 3. Last Call, second guitar sheet, 1 of 2. And Midnight Harmony upright bass sheet, 2 of 2. Good stuff. Alright, I need to go help Gwen something, and then Alex was wanting to play game. I will look into that after I get it back, though. One moment.
Give me something good. Forward into the unholy pit we go. That was way too big of a pull there.
How many enemies at once?
Oh, like 15.
Oh, you know.
Including a
all of
named...
them.
Yeah, including a named mini-boss.
Yeah, somebody made a mistake there. I really should get that sound bite. You should do that. If you have a little switchboard, you could make it into a soundboard for your channel and play audio clips in comedic moments. That's something that I've always wanted to do. That was actually my job in elementary school. We had a little morning announcements thing, and I was the one who always operated the switchboard. It was super basic back then, though. It was just to switch between feeds. Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course. It's just not very exciting.
Right.
I can make a lot of sateen if I want. They have misspelled satin, but otherwise quite nice. Ooh, ooh! here's a kicker. Novice armor research notes. I can make 29 of them, and each one is worth over 1,500 crafting XP. If I make all of them, I get 45,675 armor. This is what I'm here for. My armor went from 70 to 85, just like that.
Jesus Christ.
Is that in regards to what I just said?
No, the pulls this guy is fucking making is just, they're too damn big.
Oh.
Like whole room pulls.
Oh! I didn't know that. That's so useful.
Like he's getting our lower levels killed.
Crafting item with attunement to the Leeching Cyclone perk can be used when crafting armor and spears. I have materials that will guarantee specific output when I'm crafting, and I didn't know. And I can spend some of my exorbitant quantities of days off to ensure that I get additional perks on them as well. Somebody's declaring war again.
Yeah, there's multiple fucking conflicts popping off.
What's this all about? Chicken minis are going to war with somebody. Other groups going to war with somebody. Is it a territory thing? Or?
Yeah, they're trying to capture territories.
Oh, items have a maximum Azoth as well. That's neat. Meaning I assume that the ones that can get 60 are the highest tier things that can be crafted.
Generally, yeah.
Not an inspiring display. I need to find a way to boost my Arcana. Oh, it's only going to let me extract materials from useful arcane scraps. I can't make training manuals with them. Well, that's unfortunate.
No, there's only specific items that can be used for research.
Let's close the unlearned tab first.
This man says he will collect every bush in Pangea.
Now, I know the island's secret. Now, I know true power. You cannot possibly challenge us now. This will be the last
I think I need to go out and start collecting pelts again.
Prepare to have your soul crushed. Time to taste electric steel. No, not again.
Whoa. That shield I found is worth a lot of money on the market. Its default value is 1,200 gold.
Very nice.
But me being a savvy businessman, I'm going to undercut the market.
That's what I do.
I'll shave 150 off of that and be the first one that anybody's going to want to buy. Alright, I need to go check out my Pridewind storage because all of those weapons I tried to sell that defaulted ended up in there.
Literally just sitting here salvaging everything in my inventory because it's all from a level 45 dungeon.
Yep. That's how it goes.
Like, it's not even worth trying to sell because it's so low level.
Alright, I made honing stones and I haven't been using them. Oops.
Alright, I will be right back.
Alrighty.
Okie dokie, I have returned.
Welcome back.
Ah, welcome back to you as well. We gotta get you to where you can do more dungeons.
I have 2.
Well, that's progress.
I have a lot of different weapon expert titles.
Well, you have been
Weapon
diversified.
experimentalist. Yeah. I also respec my healing. So I currently only have 2 heals. But they're both very effective for what I normally do.
Splendid.
And on my next level, I'll be able to get the 3rd one that I wanted. The issue that I had was I don't like buying additional skills that I'm not going to use, so I took passives instead. What I ended up with is I have the fully upgraded Divine Embrace, fully upgraded Splash of Light, and then I'm going to get Beacon. And I'm going to fully upgrade Beacon as well.
Oh, there you go.
So, Divine Embrace is the one that heals really fast, and it can branch out with the full upgrades. Splash of Light, you and all allies within 25 meters are healed for 80%. When activated, Splash of Light triggers a blast around the player that deals 25% weapon damage and pushes back all enemies within a 3-meter radius back 2.5 meters. And it only has a 14-second cooldown, but that's going to be kind of like my emergency heal.
Right.
The darling cubs who used to
And
roam
then
my
I
area
have Beacon, which
disappeared.
does have a much
What even
longer
if the
cooldown,
babies
but
make
it's
it out
a
alive?
channeled heal. It's a channeled AoE heal that I can attach to a person. So it makes sense that it has a long cooldown on it. Shoot a light projectile that deals 146% nature weapon damage to enemies, attaches itself to a target, and heals allies within 3 meters of that target for 16% weapon damage each second for 10 seconds. And it has a pretty low mana cost. Actually, the only thing with a mana cost that's above 15, that's like into the 20s, is Divine Embrace, which is also my fastest heal. But like, if I use it when people's health is low, it gives increasing returns. It multiplies the returns on it.
Very nice, very nice.
So, yeah, I can chain reaction heal for 25 mana. I can heal the entire party for 15 mana in a pinch, and then once I get Beacon, I'll just have something that I can throw on the tank so that they can become a bulwark for 10 seconds.
Well, this is convenient. I had to come to a location to free some tiger cubs, and place is full of corrupted enemies. Well, there's already people here slaughtering everything. So
I'm too close to another.
I'm kind of just running around grabbing everything at this point. I found sugar.
As soon as I started playing in the market square, I got my queue to ready up. on one of my most fast-paced songs.
Now
Yep, there I
that
go,
is
I
some
got
bad
yanked.
timing.
I know, right? That's the fastest I've ever gotten a response for a dungeon. And it's iron mine again. At least I get random rewards. That's nice.
Yeah, it'll only ever put you in dungeons that you have unlocked.
Well, I've unlocked the other one too. I've just been picking random so that I get the additional rewards.
Right. See, I'm queued up right now in a lobby with one other person trying to get more people for, fucking, Dynasty Shipyard. Because I have a side quest that wants me to, go to the shipyard and do additional shipyard things while I'm in the, dungeon.
The fun quest description. Go to shipyard. Do shipyard things.
Pretty much. Yeah, we'll roll with that.
Well, at present, it doesn't seem like the tank and his backup are needing my help very much. Nobody's even taking enough health damage to justify me using a healing spell.
That does happen sometimes.
Them darned greatsword users steamrolling everything in their paths. Oh, the tank isn't even here. He's AFK'd. He accepted the invite and then either left or disconnected or something.
The little ones roar their thanks. You have
What a
my
high quality
gratitude.
tank.
Yeah, like we're pushing with all DPS and a healer and it's still working. Not gonna lie, that Void Blade spell just saved my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. DPS just abandoned me when I got jumped. So I had to fend for myself. I guess it does help that I'm 10 levels over what this dungeon is meant to accommodate, though.
Yeah, that can definitely come in handy when you're having to make up for slacking teammates or AFK teammates. Then you deal with what I had to deal with. A guy who wasn't even as high level as me that was doing massive pulls and getting our low levels killed.
Void Blade is fun. The funny thing is, it recharges before it expires. Like, I don't know if it's just that it stays as a Void Blade until you deactivate it or switch off of it, but like the cooldown finished 10 seconds ago and the blade
My
is still
sources told
running.
me you burnt an incense for the prince.
Ooh!
You're the
And if I
abominable
trigger
royal
my other
child, while
spells, the blade
corruption
stays
infects
up.
the land. Burn this incense in the sanctum. My incense should
Ooh,
drive.
can't block with it though, don't try that.
Okie dokie.
Like, I just lost all of my stamina blocking one attack.
Yeah, that's no bueno.
One of the passive abilities on the life staff seems to imply that if I had a shield, I could block with it. Or maybe it's just that I can block with it even without, and I just didn't know it. I should test that real quick. Oh yeah, you can block with the staff. Huh. Oops. Yeah, I think I'll take that one then. That seems more useful. Oh, what? The DPS has decided that they want the loot after all? That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, now I have some self-sustain as well. I got Essence Rupture on the Void Gauntlet, so if I hit an enemy with it, then I can lifesteal them to keep myself up.
Very nice.
And I can do all of that while keeping the Void Blade running, which I personally find to be more viable than the spell attack. Well, regardless of how annoying all of their rushing is, at least I'm getting free weapon XP out of it.
Right.
This is weird. It's rhythmic. It sounds like a blacksmith hitting a chunk of metal. Just steadily ching, 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 ching. Getting XP. Two of these guys are like staying attached to each other at the hip. The other guy can't decide what he wants to do, and the tank is still at the beginning of the dungeon.
These things happen.
Oh, they're fighting the boss now. Hey, no, don't close the arena door! Heck. I melted him. That fight lasted like 2 seconds.
Jesus Christ.
Back.
Welcome!
Welcome back. Ow.
No,
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Sam's been here.
yeah.
These goddamn wafers. I was wondering if you want to do our little modded game again. Damn wafer is open. Oh wait, the Halloween event started for the Outlast trial, so.
You gonna be hanging out on Outlast?
I'm almost done. I'm just like taking a little break, but
My fighting pride
you
may
want
be
Halloween
your to
stuff,
stand.
now let's
Show
do
it.
it. You got like 25 days to do it.
So many people want my attention. Strange.
But I was gonna jump in Boulder too, and I teach my jump a little bit, but I didn't progress. I did test our new time sprint on the entirety of the whole world at the top.
That is unsurprising.
Over level exam.
Well, of course we are. We're getting times 10 XPs.
We gotta see every level up. We're gonna have all those fees by the time we finish the game.
Oh, you got that to work?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Dominate the only way to do it, but I'll do it. I'll get it turned on if you say yes. I'll put that off. Good enough.
I will decline from now. I had a prior obligation. A friend had said, "Hey, you want to play a game?" I was like, "Well, sure. What options do you have?" And then we went back and forth and didn't have a lot that we could play together, but settled on something. And I said I had to go and finish a dungeon, then go help my grandmother something. Came back, started watching the movie. It's been a peculiar experience thus far. How's your day been, though? And how's the new job?
I'm good.
Excellent.
There's a village idiot about to be fired.
Well, and I would argue that that's the way it should be, considering the way you just introduced them.
Well, he has 4 different positions that he does on separate days, and he can't do any of them right.
Why the hell did they give him so many positions?
Yeah.
To see where he would be better at, but we all realize he's not good at anything.
Okay, I actually can sympathize with the system a bit. I actually came up with that on my own as well. Funny story there. I haven't told you about the Empire of Shay, George. I created a Yuan-Ti Empire for my other DM's custom setting.
Nifty.
Yes. It's the Serpent Empire, the Empire of Shay, based on pre-communist China. You know, the good version of China.
Yeah.
But with that aesthetic, I then branched off and made a bunch of other different decisions. And one of them was, that is relevant to our current topic, is how they treat prisoners of war during their wars of expansion. That based on your job prior to being assimilated into the Empire, you'll be assigned to one of their major or minor houses. And then they will give you a job, and if you're not good at it, they'll give you a different job until they find one that works. But depending on the nature of your failings, if they can't find a job for you because you're an idiot, then you're going to get put into basic manual labor positions, or just like moving heavy boxes or something. And if it's because you're obstinate, then you'll be exiled or executed, whichever the High Council believes is more prudent. They're actually very welcoming, as long as you cooperate. There is a very firm caste system in place in the Empire, though.
Ben, have you tried out Wild yet?
I have not. I've noticed a lot of people posting about it, though.
Yeah, it's in beta right now.
What's the early verdict? Do you think it's going to be better than World? That's high praise. right here. Alright, I'll just queue up for Starstone Barrows directly. It's taking too long. It's interesting that two of the special rewards available in this dungeon are both the intelligence-based weapons. Well, once again, nobody took. This is actually a pretty good one, too. I got a 4-star on Steam.
Very nice.
I should probably start playing the expert ones if I'm gonna keep getting better like this.
What? No, no, robot.
Come on, blow up already, damn it. Thank you.
Oh, by the way, a pallet goes now pot.
As in with voices as opposed to just subtitles? Would you consider their voice acting to be perfect? Seems that one was a bridge too far.
Give me the good stuff.
Okay, yeah. So like a Void Gauntlet with Essence Rupture and Void Blade, you're effectively just a self-sustaining tank. As long as you can hold the aggro, you have nothing to worry about. Tacking on Orb of Decay on top of that, especially if you get the upgraded version where you can make it explode on the way back to heal you even more.
Minions to deal with whatever flotsam washes in.
Orb of Decay is one of those spells that you need to pay attention to get the full effect out of it, though. Because if you do get the explosive upgrade, its effect will depend on what phase it's in when you detonate it. And it's only out for like 2 seconds. So you have to be careful when and where you detonate it.
Dying at my hand. I keep them hungry for just such an occasion.
Big angry tigers. I'm doing Dynasty Shipyard. Big angry tigers.
You know, I can think of another place with big angry tigers.
Germany.
Have you ever played Low Law?
Yeah.
Fun. They don't last very long, though. Carry them down as underwhelming. Actually, that does the DLC wasn't fun. But then again, they are meant to be played effectively after you finish the game, so check it out. Weed. I wish I could harvest that. actually what led me to look into and ultimately discovering one of my favorite swords. Have you ever heard of a willow leaf saber?
No, not off the top of my head.
Absolutely beautiful. I really want one, but they're very expensive.
Yeah.
Falling all the place. I finally get to go into a new dungeon. Oh hey, Archimedes, you're here too, huh?
What fucking oasis?
Our intrepid party is already charging ahead. Ooh, this dungeon's much more dynamic.
She's angry.
Oh, that's how you do that. Okay. There are so many nice quality of life things with What's the input for crawling again?
Left bumper and click the left stick.
I really like it. I like stuff and a mechanic. I always forget how to do it. I acquired an ancient leather cloak with something. And the DPS is really far ahead.
Oh, by the way,
They kept all of those nice little changes that they had made to,
oh, they just made it very different.
different in a good way. It's still good though.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, yeah. Whoa, what the?
These devices...
Apparently I got hit by a laser. I wasn't even near it and it killed me.
Well, that's no bueno.
Oh, no it isn't. I do like this dungeon, but I really hope that that's not a common problem.
Yes. So you have to, if you don't see the laser, they'll kill you. Some you have to crouch, some you have to go prone, some you have to find a different way around.
And some you'll just end up dying randomly. And
Well, there are some that go that move. So the ones that move, you definitely got to keep an eye out for.
Wow. That company did a good job of simulating
The
wet
shrine?
sand in the desert.
Okay, I have to help Jen with something. I will be right back.
alrighty. Is it clumping?
Yeah. Hunting a Chetacaba right now.
Okay, now that that travesty is over, how do I get through this gate?
Oh, I broke the thing's tongue and it's got like black and blue bruises on it and shit.
Poor monster. End its suffering.
Oh, by the way, quests are completely like you don't have load screens interrupt. The game is entirely open world now.
Entirely open world? As
Yep.
in your primary base camp where all the nice odds and ends is in the overworld, along with all the creatures that you're hunting?
Hidden away from the open world, but you can walk right over there.
Nice.
Okay, I have returned.
Like,
Welcome.
I just found one of the overworld villages, and yeah, just came in. There's wind chimes everywhere.
I'm going after Ivan the Scourge now.
These look chickens.
At least I can rest assured knowing that my illustrious party members can't progress very quickly without me being present. They kind of just left me in the laser grid room. I had no idea how to get past the final barrier. It was the other DPS that got stuck with me that ended up getting us through that.
Okay, I was gonna say they're in that specific dungeon.
He held up his Azoth staff and it made a bubble around him.
Yeah, you have to access or activate the staff at a pillar, and then it moves slow as hell, but it makes you move slow as hell.
Yeah, but it provides protection.
Yeah, for everybody.
Oh, they kept the slinger pod. Man.
Good. The slinger was fun.
Thorn grass. Swinging arm. Oh, it's just a ball of thorns. Jesus. Can I get meat from you guys? Let's see. Yeah, dude. You look like a platypus. What are you? Oh, you look like a platypus. You act like a fucking bash your head in and play saxophone I go.
Do you make a boo-womp sound every time that you kill something with it?
It's called a Gadgios. Dude, Sam, they have like giant pangolin things here.
I do like pangolins.
It kinda looks like pangolins. Well, back is terrible.
I like the gown goats. Like, I wish we had animals like that in real
Oh,
life.
hell.
This is a female. What is a male? What does a male look like?
Big ass some bitch.
It's on a website. You can usually check it through Yahoo.
For what, sir?
Yeah, use Yahoo Mail.
Why would the hell would you use Yahoo Mail?
Oh, it's just the last time I heard about anybody using Yahoo, it was the other grandparents.
Well, that's the thing. Like, it's only used by old folks nowadays, and scammers.
Like how AOL.
Place these flowers at the
Never
old
used
Eastern
by
Age.
older people.
Last time I checked, my grandmother, when she was alive, and all the other ones that are around her age, use Hotmail.
Well, that's another one. It's like, realistically, though, the only one that's genuinely secure is Google. You know, Gmail. All the other ones, it's
Google doesn't play
questionable.
around with their cybersecurity.
Well, no, like Google and
think they have the
Microsoft
biggest
Google and Microsoft are hand in hand for the best security in the world because they work hand in hand on government contracts with the United States federal government, as well as with many other governments around the world. So,
black one.
like, if there's anybody you can trust with security, because realistically, you don't have a choice. If you're going to live life, if you're going to have access to everything that, you know, everybody else has access to, then you know, and at the same time have a sense of security, you go with Microsoft or you go with Google. Nobody else has the track record that they do of protecting people's information and, you know, dealing with security threats. Literally nobody can compare to those two companies.
I found my first rare
I
pet.
had no problems with Yahoo ever since I've started using it years ago.
Yeah, but Yahoo's also had numerous breaches, is what I mean. Like, there's no company other than Google and Microsoft that don't have breaches. They're the only two companies that they never have breaches. Just never. And a big portion of that is because people know better. The minute you start fucking with Google or fucking with Microsoft, you're fucking with every major government in the world.
Plus, they have the money to hire the top-of-the-line tech people. Like, they can probably backtrace you and then leak you to the governments that they work for.
They don't even have to fucking leak it. They'll just send a hit squad, man. And they'll get away with it.
Google and Microsoft.
Right? Like, they're two they're two fucking companies that are just insanely powerful, but they have like, their own shit backs that up. Why is this guy calling these fucking poltergeists his friends? I think he needs assistance. Like, I have a goal right now: defeat Elder Danya's friends, and they're all poltergeists.
Hey, sometimes when you're lonely.
You don't have to be lonely at Farmer's Only.
Oh, okay. That was just a normal greatsword. It looked like he was carrying an Odachi for a second. I was like, that's pretty neat.
Is that your new favorite website, Trent?
God, no, I'm no farmer.
You should get you one. They're good folks.
Indubitably.
They're expecting a farmer. I am no farmer.
Could be like Susie. Susie fucking made a Christian mingle. Trying to.
He backed up to really. Oh wait. Nah, his character got to him. I'll give him that. He was like, nah, I can't do this. Like, he immediately knew like this was wrong. Like, I give Susie shit. I have him muted. He's not getting unmuted. Like, at least
you're back at last.
Oh God, Trent.
He's a funny lad.
I asked him nicely, but he kept at it.
You must grow thicker skin, sir.
Brother,
Ew.
there's some days where my thick skin is thin. I will be
Okay,
honest.
and leave
It
those
was a
days
bad-
be, but those are one day.
What happened? I don't think I was present.
Oh,
for
Susie
this.
was trifling like he always does, and Trent was having a
does
rough
sound like
day, so Trent muted him, which is, I mean, I don't blame him. But Trent now is saying he's not gonna unmute him, and I think that that's childish. You gotta grow thicker skin than that. A bad day is a bad day. Everybody has them, and everybody can understand and respect that.
I now have the
doesn't care or
context.
respect when I ask him kindly. So why the fuck would I engage?
As if he even hears you, is the first thing I would say to that. Because half the time, he can't hear himself, let alone any of the rest of us. We all know that that's true. How many times do we gotta tell him he's got an echo when his fucking mic starts acting up again? For the millionth time. Sometimes we gotta tell him 5-10 times.
I asked him, and then he repeated the phrase as a joke to me, so I don't want to hear that he didn't hear me.
Well, like I said,
There has to be a modicum of at least some
modicum.
respect. Sam.
Hey, I got you to giggle. I did it. I won.
There has to be at least some. We can bash each other on days where I'm good. But on some days, and this ain't the first time. So
News of your valor has
doesn't relent. So why would I engage in that stress? That is the question, Lord. You can say childish all you want, but the question still remains. If he does not value the fact when I ask him, hey, knock it back a little, and he keeps at it, why do I have to be the one to constantly go through it and unmute him every time just to mute him again? When I can get him muted and never have to.
what I don't understand is why it bothers you so much. That's why I say thicker skin. Like, some days I understand, but on a daily basis is what I'm saying. Like,
It's not. You heard me. Don't just force it on days. Good, but there
Yeah.
are some days where I just don't deal with it. And you can't say thicker skin when those days I ask him to back off just a little bit to give me the reprieval. Because other days I'll go slug to slug with him, and you've seen it. But there's some days I just don't want to. And if he's not going to respect that I ask him on certain days, hey, tone it down, there's no need to keep him unmuted. There's no need. If he can't respect one simple thing out of kindness.
Damn it, Tank,
Doesn't
help.
matter. You can say thick skin all you want, Lord. It just shows that I have been tempered when dealing with this for a while.
Just
Because
throw
you know what?
something
I
at the
accidentally
tank.
turned
Maybe
around, I
he'll
didn't mute him.
come to his
I didn't mute him
realization.
then. I got upset. That's it. This time I'm just like, I'm not dealing with it anymore. Several chances. Honestly, there's a lot of people that would told Susie, like, would have immediately snapped even harsher, muted him, blocked him, or did something else than what I'm doing. It's a fact.
Oh, of course. I missed some of the loot
name's
because they were
Bard
rushing ahead while I was stuck at the
I
laser
don't-
grid. So now I can't turn in the quest. I have to run the dungeon again.
Oh, that's the worst
That's
when you have to
fucked.
rerun the dungeon.
They were those ones that get dropped by named enemies, so they despawned before I had a chance to pick them up.
Damn. Yeah, I had to do that earlier. I had to rerun the dungeon, the depths, because I fucking, like, the whole thing crashed. The entire instance went down.
Oh yeah, I was there when that happened.
Yeah, and everybody, I ended up getting back in pretty quick though, because I think everybody else re-queued also. It's just one of those things. Like the devs had been fucking blowing up the world chat saying that, you know, they're resetting instances because of issues with enemy group spawns and shit like that. Or shit just wasn't spawning properly.
What's the added stat on that?
I have to defeat Bartholomew, and then I have to defeat Bartholomew. Okay. Okay. Trent, have you been fucking with the game devs?
Nope. I am innocent of this. Because let's face it, I disdain the idea of this thing called mewing that this next generation has come up with.
I'm gonna say, like, I'm getting, like, hardcore furry vibes right now.
No, not even furry, it's this weird thing.
Ow! Fucking suicide
it's
bombers
sorta
are a
like-
thing in this game.
Try to do, it's almost like the Chad meme, you know, with the face, you have that, but you take your index finger and you bring it from, like, your ear, front, you bring it down to your jawline, then to your chin, then you have it, like, in front. It's a weird thing, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this?
I'm
And
just
they
honestly
call
still
it-
confused.
Yeah, that's what mewing is.
I don't either.
It's stupid.
Well, I mean, clearly, at least we can agree on that. If I can't even begin to make sense of it,
It's literally just
otherwise.
dragging your index finger along the side of your face, down to your chin, and then having your finger out, not wagging it, but you know how you used to do like your little finger wag?
Why does this
the
feel like
finger?
some retarded kink thing?
It's not even a kink thing. It's they just call it mewing, and it's so stupid.
It might be for someone, but I agree with Trent on this one. It's probably not that.
God, I would
It's
hope
not in its
not.
face.
Hey, mind, this is the same thing with the generation that uses the word Rizzler and all that. So ick.
Blech, indeed. What is?
Now I know. Now I know how growing up when everybody was looking at our phrases that we used.
Oh god.
Yeah.
And I can't.
Growing up and getting a job has given me a lot of insight into why people treated me the way that they did when I was growing up.
You know what? When they get older, it's gonna be the same damn thing. They're gonna look at the younger generation and like, what the fuck is this?
Well, the real thing that I really started to get a lot of insight into was like, I would always get along with her like things. in my life, but not the other kids. And now that I am an adult working with people that are younger than me, I'm starting to understand why. Because they have, like, I really like the ones that just do what they're supposed to do. I don't have high standards, but somehow so many of them still fail to meet those standards. And it gets me thinking, like, is that really the bar? I passed a bar that was that low, and somehow other people are failing to reach it.
Oh, yeah, that's...
God damn it, game. You're really gonna make me go all the way back around because I got suicide bombed off a cliff.
One of the worst ones I think off the top of my head is when the next generation is taking hold of these work positions, is the best way to put it. They're not staying if they're getting treated like shit. And that's causing problems across the board.
Oh yeah, that's something that I've been trying to get my company to stop doing, because a lot of our new employees are leaving because, like, oh yeah, it's their first, second, third job, but they're young people that are trying to get enough money just to get by, and you're already not paying them very well, so why are you treating them like shit and not letting them progress either?
That's what I told the team lead, because we've been going through a slew of brand new associates, because I was like, they're coming, and you can say benefits. The paychecks aren't that good. Like, when I'm actually sitting down and for 2 weeks I get $700.
Nobody can afford anything.
And so
your benefits are great, but they're not going to help if they can't afford a place to live, because your precious benefits take up their whole paycheck.
Oh yeah,
supposedly.
my benefits actually increase in price too, so I'm going to be losing about another $20 off of each paycheck.
Mine did too recently.
So when we're looking at that, and then you have our foreign disorder who's causing heavy issues across the board. And
strange that you'd mention that, actually, because the lead has been very tolerable these past few weeks. I don't know what happened, but everything's just calm now. Everybody's getting along. Nothing too crazy's happening.
Someone was threatened with being terminated somewhere along the line.
I don't think it would be her, because one of the major issues that a lot of the seniors have had that was brought to my attention, and I take issue with it too, is when Tower took over the building, they implemented a policy that made the lead positions a, like, protected lifelong position. The only way that you get out of it is by getting promoted, quitting, or being removed by somebody who's, like, so far up the rungs that they probably have never interacted with you in person before.
That's a bad policy.
Yes, it is. That's why Jared and Sam people have a really bad reputation because they have terrible interpersonal skills. I think Sandy's definitely the better of the two, but the problem remains because I'll use Jared as an example because nobody likes him. He has been there for like 20 or 30 years and has survived multiple of what I call department cycles, where the, like, diehard veterans will stay, but the rotating staff just, they come, they work, they quit, they get replaced. Then those people come in, they work, they quit, they get replaced. All of those cycles say the same thing about him, that he's an asshole and they hate working with him. He's been reported to HR, I think, by every cycle for the entire time I've been working there.
Jesus.
Yeah. But HR covers for him like, oh, these people just have a problem with authority. These new people don't know what they're talking about. The veteran people never complain. Like, the veteran people don't complain because they hear you saying this every time people complain, and they just have lost all hope that you're going to help them.
Sounds
But
about
nobody
right.
listens to me either, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, cool.
So he still has a job.
Sam, the Thunderbugs, right?
The fun ones that you can shock stuff with.
So the Thunderbugs, we now have some more life to them, as when there's a thunderstorm going on, the Thunderbugs start to swarm in one area, and they can be used as traps because there's just so many of them in one spot.
That's so cool.
You can even see
We're
them flying around in the
super
air
close to
sometimes.
getting level 30 at this point for our reputation.
Wonderful.
Complete the quest.
All the little critters.
Oh, she's got more
get
for us.
AI,
Good.
Little AI as well to fly them around and make them more lively.
Alright, she wants me to go do something else. Go to the North Dynasty Wall, collect heirlooms. Okay.
Oh, anybody been having their ear to the ground about the whole
So
Nintendo
close.
lawsuit against, Power World?
It's still going ahead, but it's going to take time before it actually sees trial. Like, they've still got discovery to do. They've got fucking subpoenas going back and forth.
I went binary for a second.
Trent was asking if anybody had heard any updates about the Pal World Nintendo lawsuit. The judge is also, the last thing I heard that the judge had said was that they were,
Welcome, Bob.
they were preparing to have a hearing, a closed-door hearing, to hear arguments from Pal World for dismissal and arguments for sanctioning from Nintendo towards Pal World. Because, like, Nintendo wants things to be shut down and put on hold until the case is over. And Pal World's sitting there saying, this is horse shit, you can't shut us down when you haven't even won a verdict yet. And then on Pal World's end, they're saying that they want the case dismissed because it's meritless. But, I mean, Nintendo's got tons of lawyers and experts that are prepped to fucking go in and say, you know what, y'all screwed up. You know, you shouldn't have used the Pokeball. And realistically, they need to either change yeah, they're not wrong.
Needs to be reined in.
They do. Like, Nintendo gets way out of hand with this shit. And they hold on to all their IPs to the point of a stranglehold on them, which really hurts the IPs. And it upsets the player base because we love a lot of their IPs. And we want to play, you know, content in relation to them. But they're stingy.
Up with the emulators as well, because that's also coming into question again.
Yeah, they're starting to put the hammer down on a lot of emulators. There's one that I really like. I haven't bought it yet, but I keep getting it popped up in my TikTok feed. It's got all the classic DS games, all the way from like original Game Boy all the way to fucking 3DS.
Isn't it called like Game Power or something?
Something like that. It looks like an old Game Boy.
Yeah.
But it's got a 4K full color screen and shit. It's got over 2,000 games preloaded, including like all the Pokemon games and everything.
It also has Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on it too.
Well, yeah, like it's got tons of shit from all over gaming, and I've been wanting to get one. I haven't got around to it yet. They're only like $80. I mean, they're not expensive.
I was an infant when I got here.
What is even happening?
Oh, I am
First
so
fight, one of these guys is
close.
almost dead already.
Hey Bob, you want to join?
Yeah, I'll join you here in a minute.
We have two guys with blender buses.
Okay, got more quests. Good, 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 good.
Invisible wall is not appreciated.
But if I remember right, the whole Pokeball thing was because it was a modder who put that in the game.
No, it's the actual core mechanic of the Pokeball or the Pal Sphere. So the PAL sphere is a Pokeball. It works in the exact same way that it does in Pokemon. So you've got different qualities of ball, just like in Pokemon. It's a spherical shape, just like in Pokemon. And there's a chance that the PAL or Pokemon will break out of it if they're not injured enough when you go to capture them, or if the ball is not powerful enough to capture them at full health. It literally is a one-for-one copy of the Pokeball. They just changed the name and the appearance, but its mechanics work completely the same. That's kind of why I agree with Nintendo that this is their intellectual property, but they still need reined in because they're out of control.
I mean,
it's the pattern of behavior argument. You know, a smart man can do dumb things. He doesn't make him a dumb person unless it becomes a pattern of behavior.
Exactly, and like the way I look at it is, okay, yes, they did steal intellectual property from Nintendo. Cool. Nintendo, why don't you just sign a fucking contract with them to get a percentage of the profits? You know,
Because
why don't you license that
they
to
want
them?
a stranglehold on their IP.
Well, exactly. It's like there's so many things that Nintendo could do. Yes, it's called getting it patented.
Yes.
And Nintendo owns the patent on the
I
Pokeball.
actually think that that's a problem too. That's the reason that Shadow of Mordor's Nemesis system doesn't show up in any other game ever, because they patented
WB has the patent. Yeah, so everything that can be copyrighted or patented, Nintendo has done it. And they got the patent renewed for the Pokeball 2 years before PAL World came out. And PAL Worlds, I mean, realistically, at the end of the day, the end result is obviously that, you know, Nintendo's going to win. You know, PAL World's going to either see a massive change or it's going to have to be shut down. Which I don't see why they can't just come up with a new mechanic.
They should turn it into a pyramid.
Exactly.
Well, see, there's so many things they could do. That's the thing. There's really no reason for it to shut down. They can figure it out. But they're also going to owe a shit ton of money to Nintendo. And what do you mean he's squishy?
Shadow 99, one of the DPS. He's a great sword DPS, but like, I've had to heal him non-stop through this entire game. It's wild how much damage he's taking.
What's he doing over there?
Is he drawing aggro and not built to deal with that?
I mean, not more than anybody else, but he's his health bar is plummeting constantly.
Maybe he's just running
he
fucking...
can't take a hit.
Maybe he's just running light armor? I don't know. Or maybe his armor and gear is just that low gear score.
I think I still have to do something
And
because
not that
Sony. Now is not the time for detours.
Wait, have you not killed the Chupacabra?
The giant frog thing, I killed that.
Well, that you can really group up. That's when you can shoot up. Oh wait, have you fought the Doshigama?
Nah, I'm going to right now.
The Doshigama.
Ooh,
I love that name. I love that name.
Oh, shit. After the launch of Nintendo stocks have dropped because people are not buying the merchandise. That hurts way more than game sales.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, they're going to turn around and look at it. Exactly. But at the end of the day, Nintendo's not looking at it as a... as an issue that their stocks are down or that they're losing sales, because they know it'll just rebound. And they're also looking at the financial implications of when they win this lawsuit, that realistically, inevitably, they're going to win. And they have to be paid by the devs of PAL World all that money that they made on the game. Like, it's going to be hundreds of millions of dollars because the game made like $300 million. And because the core mechanic of the game, capturing PALs, is owned by another company, they're probably going to have to pay substantial, like $100+ million out to Nintendo, which will make up for any losses that they're currently facing. And it preserves the IP in their stupid idea of how they want it preserved.
I just see this as a big loss because there's people now not even wanting to deal with Nintendo selling their Switches across the board.
Well, you see, and the way I look at that is it's all just a temporary thing, realistically.
I mean, can you piss in someone's face for so long? Because
Okay, so let me give you an
they've
example.
been doing it for so long,
Well,
and it hasn't changed.
let me give you an example. Like, well, for one, like Sam just said, you know, they've been doing it for so long and nothing's changed. But let me give you a couple examples. Call of Duty. Destiny 2. That's GTA.
Why am I tanking?
These are all
God damn it,
games
team.
that have absolutely mental fucking monetization. These are games that people have spent years complaining about issues with, complaining about pricing, complaining about mechanics, complaining about shit releases or shit launches or lack of support, like GTA and Rockstar Games. You know, they don't support games that don't make them billions. You know, Red Dead Redemption is a good example. Red Dead Online. You know, you look at Bungie's monetization of Destiny 2, and of course Call of Duty, how one year they put out a good game, the next year it's fucking garbage. But every year, every DLC, every new bundle that drops for this game or that game, people are buying it. It's not a question of how many times can you shit in someone's cereal before they stop fucking, you know, pouring a new bowl. It's a question of, is it going to make a big enough difference in that moment of everybody coming together to cause severe pain and collapse of a business? Realistically, it's a hard time where, you know, for 6 months, maybe a year, it'll be rough where people aren't really buying their products. And then after a year, new product drops and people, you know, flood to it. Gotta have it, gotta have it, gotta have it.
Please, let me see.
It's like, I guarantee you, all these people that are sitting there saying, oh, you know, I'm selling my Switch, you know, I'm getting rid of my Nintendo products. All these people that are doing that are just they're going to turn around when a new Pokemon game drops, or a new fucking Mario game drops, or some other thing that's owned by fucking Nintendo, and it's going to get marketed like crazy. They'll spend a shit ton of money on marketing so that everybody feels like, oh my god, that looks awesome, I gotta have it. And then all of a sudden, shit, I shouldn't have sold my Switch, and I'm going to go buy a brand new one. And Nintendo's going to make more money. Because Nintendo is the only company that makes a profit when they sell their consoles. Because their consoles are so dumbed down crap, low quality crap, they can't even compare to a budget PlayStation. So they make a shit ton of money every time they sell one. That's just how economically it's going to work. We would, you know, we'd all love to see Nintendo suffer. We would all love to see Nintendo take a massive chunk of loss and get their heads out of their asses. But is it really going to last? Probably not. Is it really going to make that big of a difference? Probably not. It's just the unfortunate facts of the matter. But on a positive note, I just hit level 30 reputation with fucking Eben scale, which means that I can go buy my house
At a severe discount?
Yeah. Well, I never bought a house, and like I explained before, you know, you only get
the
first time home buyer
off
discount
and
once.
Percentage. Nice.
Yeah, so like now I get the 9,000 off and the reduced upkeep that comes with the high faction province reputation. So I'm gonna buy the biggest house in the game, a tier 4 house with absolutely stunning views, and I'm only gonna pay 11 grand for it. And my upkeep is gonna be a fraction of what it would be if I went and bought a standard house somewhere else.
This team is something else. It's been a very slow push, and I've noticed that the best way for me to sustain my team is actually to switch to my Void Gauntlet and do the tank's job for him.
Oh god.
Yeah. I
Now
draw
that's
more
rough.
aggro just using my Void Gauntlet, and the abilities that I use, because
Hey
of the way
Jesse,
that they
thanks for
work,
tuning in
I
over
can
on
put out
Twitch.
heals
I
while
see
I'm
ya.
doing damage with my Void Gauntlet. So I'm effectively just doing
I
all three
am,
roles at the same time.
So, George.
I'm mid-stream, so I don't mess around with Discord, but maybe after.
Are we muted?
No, but you can be. Give me a second.
Okay, so I need to let you know about something.
Let me mute. Hang on.
Hang on.
Let me mute the party to the stream. Alright, we are getting some badass decorations going now. Making things look good in the house, little by little. I have put some decorations in my house. I've got my little living pumpkin monster sitting on the front porch as a guard dog. I've got my actual dog in the back porch. Oh, okay. I feel fucking accomplished. Indeed. Well, alrighty, folks, we've done it. We did it. And we dealt with some spammers in the chat, too. So, overall, awesome. We finally have level 30. I'm super excited. Level 30 in Evan scale. We have our house. It looks awesome. We don't have our trophies up yet because we got to get some. Alright, so we finally can finish. Where is it? Here it is. Talk to Giacomo. So let's go finish that real quick. We'll run down, talk to Giacomo. Where the hell is Giacomo? Way out there. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to turn this in, and then I am going to call it there because we are going to go eat dinner and get some food in us. I will be back later on tonight, more than likely playing some Hunt Showdown with Sam, kicking some ass, taking some names, hunting down some demons and monsters. Overall, though, let me give a huge shout out and thank you to everybody who's tuned in over on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget, if you're over on YouTube, to hit that like button, smash that subscribe. And if you're over on Twitch or Kick, don't forget to hit that follow button. I really do appreciate you all for tuning in. It has been a fun ride. I'm super happy that we got level 30 going, and we got our new house. It looks absolutely awesome. It's a great location, and you know, this is now going to turn into a whole little mini quest line of going and getting gear and such. There's items for the house. So that's going to be fun. We'll touch base back on this probably tomorrow when I go live again. It'll either be tomorrow or Monday that we continue here on New World. Probably tomorrow. I've been having a ton of fun, and I hope you guys have as well. So let's get through this dialogue together and then go from there.
I'm certain you are up to the task. Nearby are 2 locations that should suffice. Meet me at this.
Okay, so I gotta go get stuff for you. No problem. Alright, so with that, let's go ahead and call it there. Let me give everybody a thank you again, and as always, I will catch you on the flip side. I'm off to dinner. Take it easy.